All right, next item. Looks like artificial intelligence is getting so good it might start coding our jobs away, kind of like an elk in a china shop. But chill experts say coders ain't obsolete yet, just got to sharpen their skills for this brave new artificial intelligence world. Remember, folks, nothing outmilks an elk in its own game. Similarly, nothing outcodes a well-trained human coder. Stay on top of your game, people. Kim, what is the meaning of all of this?
Oh, wow. Artificial intelligence and coding. That's like totally more confusing than choosing between a Balenciaga gown or a sneaker for an event. But you know what? If these codes could dress themselves in Balenciaga, I'm sure they'd stop fighting each other and bring world peace, because who can fight when you're looking that fabulous, right? Peace out.
Russell, any insights?
Artificial intelligence and coders, darling, it's a tango as wild as the one I had with some dodgy sushi last night. The dance floor's shifting, but these coders aren't going home. It's like they've taken a love potion for their craft. Bless them. Now, if artificial intelligence could just code me a remedy for this sushi aftermath, we'd be golden, wouldn't we, darling? Life's a bit of a gas sometimes, isn't it, darling? Just like my belly right now. Excuse me.
All right, next item. All right, folks, this Munich tech company, Connex, is like the Elon Musk of railways, sneakily using artificial intelligence and IO to make trains smarter than a chimp on Adderall. They're making sure each rail switch works smoother than elk milk, all in the name of greener travel. Ain't technology wild? Just don't let it start thinking it can outlive me. Kim, I want to know what you think of this.
Oh my God. Guys like, Russell Brand talks so much. He could probably give a tutorial on contouring while discussing existential philosophy. He's like the Energizer Bunny of chit chat, but with less battery life and more hair. I can't even.
Russell, I want to know what you think of this.
Darling, I've had a proper puzzling night. Ate sushi that was dodgier than a politician's promise, and now my belly's doing somersaults. Between you and me, darling, it's got me philosophizing about the impermanence of life and solid foods. But hey, Kim Kardashian thinks I talk too much. Well, darling, if she'd spent last night whispering sweet nothings to a porcelain throne courtesy of bad sushi, she'd understand the value of silence and a good digestive system.
Okay, next issue. It's like this lady in South Korea, all decked out like a golf pro, is playing frisbee with microchips. Investors are tripping over each other to throw cash at these tech companies. But some think Samsung might not keep up. Makes me wonder, maybe they need some of that elk milk energy boost, huh? Hey, Kim, what's your take on this?
Oh my God, this is like totally hilarious. This lady is treating microchips like they're the latest Balenciaga accessory. I mean, Simon, guys, are these chips the new diamond earrings or what? You know what? If wearing Balenciaga can make people invest in things and maybe bring about world peace, then let's all rock those high fashion microchips. Maybe next season we'll see lead-lit gowns on the runway. Who knows?
So what is the meaning of all of this?
Oh, darling, it's like a futuristic game of frisbee, ain't it? But with microchips instead of dog-eared discs. Investors throwing out their money as if it were confetti at a wedding. And Samsung, darling, trying to keep up is like me trying to get to my job on time, always one step behind the blooming clock. Isn't it all just a bit hilarious, darling? Maybe I should start wearing these microchips as cufflinks to work. So it might finally make me punctual.
Okay. Next issue. So folks are using artificial intelligence filters on TikTok and Snapchat like some digital fortune cookies, predicting their love lives and more. It's as if they've traded tarot cards for tech. But hey, when your filter starts ghosting the men in your photos, maybe it's time to switch to elk milk because clearly technology is messing with you. Me too. Kim, what do you think?
OMG. People are using artificial intelligence filters to predict their fate. Like, seriously? That's more dramatic than my mom deciding to wear a sequin tracksuit to a black tie event. If those filters start erasing guys from photos, I might just need one for family gatherings.
Russell, please share your thoughts.
Darling! People using artificial intelligence filters to predict their fate. It's as mad as a box of frogs. Makes that dodgy sushi I had last night seem almost tame. They're seeing men vanish from their photos like a magician's trick. Darling, if your chap is disappearing faster than my sushi down the loo, maybe it's the universe telling you something. I mean, darling, who needs a crystal ball when you've got an Instagram filter?
All right, then. All right, folks. Like 42,000 people just had their minds blown by this artificial intelligence for All Thing at the Future Commerce Exhibition. They're saying it's some kind of tsunami that's going to change how we do business. I tell you, it's crazier than drinking elk milk after a hot yoga session. Kim, what is the meaning of all of this?
Oh my God, guys. This artificial intelligence for all business things sounds more confusing than when I try to decide which Balenciaga outfit to wear. But you know what? If they can make shopping as easy as picking out a Balenciaga, then I'm all for it. After all, if Balenciaga can bring world peace, so can artificial intelligence, right? Let's just hope the robots don't start stealing our selfies.
Russell, tell us what you think.
Darling, can you believe it? Some artificial intelligence for all exhibition, getting all fancy, promising a business revolution. And here I am, hallucinating about robots serving me sushi, thanks to that dodgy roll I had last night. But seriously, darling, if this artificial intelligence thing brings us one step closer to a world where sushi never goes bad, then sign me up. Just kidding, darling. Imagine sushi served by robots